in the lobby as well. So we have two fairly, well, Ahmet not as much of a new face. Borgir also quite an OG player, but haven't seen them too many times on the big stage.
Now, I'm sure you don't need me to explain why Ahmet was so powerful inside of Source Code. It was Orb, it was Small World's End, it was Petra. Just so much utter destruction, but one good counter we did see early on was the Fate pick. Now, of course, Borgir is going to bring out the Fate early on. That being said, however, Ahmet is pulling no punches. This is essentially a 0 to KO up until now. Just a matter of seeing whether or not he can get that final strike. That's the most difficult part here.
All right. Ahmet's able to reclaim the stage though on the gauntlets here. He gets that there, and that is going to be Borgir now knocked out as Ahmet reclaims the stage here. Very strong start.
It's looking good already. Full stock lead now for Ahmet. The weapon started with sound until the dare off the weapon spawn comes on by. Borgir finding their spacing once again. We've been seeing a lot of players catch the landings off of gauntlet players, but Ahmet likes to maintain his space. He gets directly under the Fate, looking for an opportunity to strike upwards, but no, he misjudges the landing. Just waiting now, exclamation marks are out, Polly.
Future Light tries to take back stage control. Ahmet is defending it though. Nair comes out, not able to get anything off that dodge in. Ser, he needs to find a knockout here. He swaps over to the orb. It's going to be way easier to get a knockout here. Sidelight Ser, it's not going to be enough though.
Certainly not. Ahmet, either one of these two weapons is going to have a powerful punch for the end of a stock line. There we go though, side air. A relief of pressure just for a little bit, Polly. Not too much though. 100 damage still on the Borgir. Not out of the woods just yet.
Okay. Couple scythe hits in the air there. Able to get back onto the stage, but Ahmet pushing away yet again on this orb. Neutral there to turn him around, taking back stage control, but Ahmet will reclaim it just as quickly. There's a lot of volatility here in who is controlling the stage.
Yeah, I like how slow now Borgir has been playing. Just waiting for Ahmet to overextend and play for the punish, specifically on those down airs. There it is though. Neutral light stops Ahmet directly in his tracks. The follow-up was out with the side air. Ahmet tries to just find that final strike. This has been the most difficult part of each stock for him. But there he goes, down air solidifies a bare lead over the Fate pick. It's not nearly the lead that we had seen at the beginning of this set.
We'll find that Nair, not able to string it into anything though. And that is going to be now Ahmet getting knocked out by that ground pound. Sorry, I froze up for a moment. I believe the names are wrong on the scoreboard.
You are, well, the icons are incorrect, but that's okay though. Freezing up though. The gameplay is anything but. Oh, nice and warmed up now. It's going to be Ahmet fishing for the Nairs. He's unable to find it, though. I love the adaptability of the spacing that we're seeing from Borgir already. He is purposely waiting for Ahmet, again, to just overextend, play for a bad position,
nice,
and then strike after. But, of course, as I say to Ahmet, he goes and sends that Borgir into the sky. There it is, the follow-up. What was once a dominant lead, now Ahmet behind in terms of the damage. Ahmet is just looking for some way to close out these stocks. That's something he's got to fix in the game too. But Polly, I don't think this is over just yet.
It's incredibly even. Borgir has been able to really make a good comeback here, but it's not going to be enough. Ahmet able to go all the way off stage to close that one out, getting the confirm, and that's going to be 1-0 for him here. What a massive comeback by Borgir, though. I mean, he played amazingly in the second half of the game.
Yeah, I mean, look, massive comeback for Borgir, right? But, you know, glass half empty, too, being a negative Nancy. Ahmet really needs to figure out how to close out the ending of those stocks. The Mirage pick only has 4 defense. He should be able to rack up that damage pretty quickly here on Small World's End. But he had such a large lead in the beginning, and it closed out to be so close at the end.
Only time will tell. We do have a legend swap here. It's going to be Borgir now on the Mirage. So we're going to have some spear action here as well. Spear into gauntlets. Very, very strong matchup for spear in my opinion. Of course, you have your spear D-light to be able to punish all of the gauntlet sidelights.
I feel like the same would be a good matchup against Orb as well. Just maintaining that distance, especially the way Borgir likes to play. Ensuring he has a little bit of extra space to work off of. Of course, the Orb in the site hasn't had that same volatility that maybe Borgir would have wanted. Ahmet, though, struggling on the ledge. tries to get his head above the water, but every landing he gets is met by Borgir. Finally, though, off of the hands of the neutral sig, Borgir does miss. Ahmet is stuck in the sky. He does not want to be there, but it's side air after side air. He's just unable to get onto the stage.
Oh! The down signature whips. Ahmet going for the D-light into nothing. Not able to find anything off of that. He was going for maybe a ground pound, I think. Side light not going to hit anything either. I mean, this first stock has been looking a little bit messy.
And Polly, you were talking about how the spear should be so strong against this Petra pick, right? This is the first appearance of that spear. The entire
and it's against the orb.
Damaged. Oh yeah, you're right.
It's the wrong matchup. It's the wrong matchup.
No.
There it is.
So surely now, Borgir's gonna fish for that spear next, right?
Look, I don't know. I'm a spear main, so I mean, if you're a hammer, every problem is a nail.
Okay, fair enough. As a resident bow main, this is one of my favorite stages, but let me tell you, going up against spear is not fun.
Let's see. Able to get a neutral light. Not able to get any follow-up off of though. Borgir, let's see if you are able to make something happen on this side. He gets that D-light in. Tries to catch the landing. He will be able to do so, but he's just not getting anything out of his advantage. Like, he breaks. I feel like he's winning in neutral, perhaps a little bit more than Ahmet. It's just that he has scythe. He needs reads, he needs extensions. He's just getting like one hit. Ahmet has true combos. Like, he can win it neutral a little bit less. He's gonna get way more damage.
Yeah, but I feel like Ahmet hasn't been following up on those combos very well, though. The majority of that first stock,
here we go, dude.
Well, never mind, was led by that scythe. But suddenly now the scythe is falling asleep at the wheel. We need that spear to come out.
Let's see. Our side light. Ahmet reclaiming the stage, though. This is going to be Borgir now, struggling to get back. The neutral light push him even further. 46 damage right now, and Borgir has a lot of work to do against Ahmet here. That's going to be the dodge caught. He wanted to go for something cool with the ground pound there, but it's not going to connect.
Huge damage increase though. 126 damage. Borgir certainly not out of the woods just yet. Great neutral sig to send Ahmet down to that final stock. We saw how close game one could be. Oh,
recovery comes out.
One more hit.
Not going to be a knockout just yet. Oh, they grounded the D-light recovery to finish things off with a full stock left to go. That's Ahmet now 2-0 on the board.
That was such a clean game two coming out from Ahmet. Much less closer than the first game was. And Borgir's like, okay, look. The Mirage didn't work nearly as well as I wanted it to go. Spear didn't work out the way I wanted it to. I'm going to go back to the Feying Hit Orb again.
Now, something noteworthy here. We're moving into potentially getting a 3-0 here. Neither of these players have ever gotten a top 8 finish before. So no matter what happens, one player here is getting their first top 8. And I'm going to tell you right now, okay, looks like Ahmet is about to get his first one.
Dude, I'm telling you, Ahmet is a player that everyone needs to watch right now. He plays so...
Yeah,
he was
I saw
crazy at source code.
I saw before in chat. Someone called him the community tournament demons. This is the community tournament demon matchup, and it's really true. Like, Ahmet plays so good in community tournaments, and now we're finally seeing some big gameplay in the officials as well. You see the weapon throw to connect for the combo. Is that gonna be the stock? No, but the dare will, and Ahmet is demolishing here as well.
Look, on our stats, right, the only officials that we see from Ahmet have Petra. I feel like this is the most prime Petra meta we've ever seen in the game. Gauntlets are great, Orb is fantastic, there's no chakrams really. Like, this is the time for him to shine. He's such a punchy player that he can get into the sphere of pretty much anybody in top 8 and find impact.
I feel like Ahmet at this point, he's almost disrespecting Borgir's neutral here. He's doing super well on this orb, and you can tell definitely Borgir potentially starting to panic a little bit. Ahmet getting into his head. We're seeing whiffs coming out, and Ahmet is playing more and more creatively, and we are looking at a potential 3-stock here, unless Borgir really steps up now.
All right, Polly, hold on. Quick prediction. How far do you think Ahmet's gonna make it? Do you think Grants?
I'm not gonna.
Oh, come on!
I'm not gonna say anything.
Well, let's see how this plays out here.
Sayer? There's no way he gets the 3-stock. There's no way, right? GC neutral light. Dare? No options. He goes for the tricks. Oh, but he throws it. Generational mistake. You might as well jump off 2 times. There's no reason to continue playing Ahmet. What are your PS4 friends going to say, bro? How are you supposed to join a PS4 party after that?
I don't know, man. I think he's putting all the PS4 people to shame right now because his mechanicals are fantastic. There it is! A 2-stock win!
Ahmet with a 3-0 to close things out for his first top 8, mind you. A very, very well-deserved one. Let's say congratulations to Ahmet. Unfortunately, that's going to be Borgir getting knocked out of the tournament. However, I do want to take a quick moment, of course, to also hype up our main man.